where's your savior? Enough. Yes, angels fall from the sky. Yes, idle hands let me inside. I cannot be crucified.
Alright, what's up guys? Poison here. I'm back. So, nope, fuck. Christ, wrong level. Oops. Already did 24. I swear to God I thought it was here. I really don't care. I fucking beat this level. I just want to exit out. So yeah, last time I said I was talking about how I feel about current gaming versus like past gaming. So what I was talking about specifically is like DLC and stuff, you know, not microtransactions, because that's just the whole thing I don't want to get into. But yeah, I want to talk about DLC. So if you don't know what DLC is, it's basically downloadable content to extend the life of a game. Now, most downloadable content is multiplayer only stuff, with a few exceptions of solo stuff, but sorry, I had to burp. But generally, when it's DLC, it's always like some online only stuff. Now, you could, if you want to think about a game that has like DLC, Call of Duty is actually a good example of this. Now, the reason I want to talk about this is because like, I recently got newer internet. I ended up getting Comcast, which makes my internet a lot faster. So I decided, you know what, I couldn't play online games earlier because the internet was bad. But now since we have good internet, I could start playing online games again. So I decided to go back to my favorite Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3. And I wanted to take a look at the price of DLC to see if it has gone down since its creation back in like, I don't know. Modern Warfare 3 is, let me look at my poster, does it have a date? So Modern Warfare 3 came out in 2011. Same year I became diabetic. Can't believe I forgot that. But yeah. Actually, I can't believe I forgot that because while in the hospital, I ended up buying Modern Warfare 3 Mountain Dew. Even though I didn't drink Mountain Dew back then because, you know, I was sick and diabetic. I ended up buying the bottles because I liked them. I liked the look of them. So I ended up buying them. I'm looking at them right now, actually. So yeah, Modern Warfare 3 came out in 2011. And it's by far my favorite Call of Duty out of all of them. The second would have to be Black Ops 2, but that's not what we're here for. So, I recently got back into Modern Warfare 3 and thought, you know what? I want to buy all the DLC. Let's see how much would it cost. And back when Modern Warfare 3 first came out, the DLC was $15. Right now, the DLC is still $15. So, I'm like, really? You think after 4 years, the price would have gone down or something? But nope, the price has stayed the same. I'm like, goddamn. Well, I guess I'm not buying this till I get a job, because all I need is the last two DLC, the one with the Chaos stuff, and then, yeah, I have the Chaos one, then the last one, which is just maps and stuff. But, you know, I could use the DLC and play, Survival, solo. Especially Chaos, because that looks like a lot of fun, but, yeah. I was looking at the price, I'm like, goddamn, this DLC has not changed in 4 years. And it got me thinking, like, DLC is good, but DLC is also bad because, you know, I just keep getting saved here, Jesus Christ. We're just rushing past everyone in this. But yeah, DLC is good because it can extend the life of a game, but at a price. Like, back then when Crash came out, this Crash is a perfect example. DLC could have helped extend the life of the game. Like, when Crash came out back in like 1990s, early 2000s, if a game finished, you couldn't get DLC to continue the story. This game was just done. Like, there was no continuing on the story. The game is done, that's it. You have to get over it, and then you just start doing something else. You either have to wait till the next one comes out, or do something else with your time. Because there was nothing that would extend the game. DLC wasn't an idea back then. There was no way to download this content. You would just have to wait till the creators make a new one. But fuck. Like, I really wish I would have figured this commentary out earlier. But I really didn't think about it. This is literally a last minute thing. But DLC could be good, but it could also be bad. Like, a good example of DLC is the Hatsune Miku games. Now, I'm not really much of a fan of Hatsune Miku. My little sister loves Hatsune Miku, but I'm not really like a fan of her. And if you don't know, Hatsune Miku is like this Japanese music person. But she's not real. She's a hologram. Like, she's a program made up by a computer, also a hologram. So it's like, whatever, but yeah. She has this game for PlayStation 3, which I actually kind of want to buy, because It's like Guitar Hero, kind of like, you know, music, and then there'd be certain buttons you have to press. And the game looks challenging, and I love challenging games. So I'm kind of thinking about buying it for my sister and playing it too. But I'm gonna pause it here while I talk some more. But yeah, Hatsumika released 2 games for PlayStation. She released Hatsumika Project Diva or something like that. And the game is like 2 years old maybe, and it's still like $40. Then earlier this year, she released a new one, Project Diva F Second, for $20. And there was a $30 DLC where you would pay the DLC, and for 10 months, they would release a new song every 10 months. Or every month, for 10 months, they would release a new song. So you're basically extending the life of the game by adding more music. Which some may say, that's kind of a microtransaction. Not really. Because along with the game being $20 and the music being released for... and extra music being released for $30, they ended up having a costume pack for like $70. I'm like, are you fucking serious? You're paying $70 to dress up your waifu. Which, if you don't know, waifu is a joke in anime and shit. Like, you know, anime culture is a joke. But yeah, you're basically paying $20 to give these fake characters clothes. I'm like, I'm not paying $70 for this shit, because I'm never going to use that. You know, maybe the music, because it would make the game more... you could play for it more. Like, let me think. Assassin's Creed has downloadable content, which doesn't give you costumes. It gives you more story. As do most games, but... you know, like... DLC, it could be good and bad, depending on what you do. Depending how you do it. Payday 2 content generally gives you like 1 weapon, 1 melee, a few masks. That content's good, but you know, at the current moment they're putting out a new one every month. Thank God it's Crime Fest and they're giving us new content every day, because we worked hard to get that content. Let me see. I'm trying to think of a game that could actually have been improved with downloadable content. Like, I'm gonna say Crash couldn't have been improved with downloadable content. None of the Sony games can. I honestly can't think of a game right now that would work good with content. Like, I really just can't think of a game right now that could work good with downloadable content. I guess The Order 1886 could have been good with downloadable content. I've never played Order 1886. But from what I've heard, it's like a 6-hour-long game. Which you may think, oh, that's pretty long. For most modern-day games, it doesn't have a multiplayer either. So you literally pay $60 for like... you're paying $10 for an hour of content. Ah, shit, you got eviscerated. Yeah, like, the content... there isn't that much content for the game. You pay $60 and you only have 6 hours of gameplay. There's no multiplayer, there's nothing to extend it. And that's what everyone gave it negative reviews for the score, because the game was too short. I'm pretty sure had they made a downloadable content to continue the story, it'd be better. They probably have, actually. I just never paid attention, because I don't have a PlayStation 4. There's no way I could play this game. Oh shit, you have to be quick, or else that happens. I'm actually glad that old school games didn't have downloadable content, because, you know, motherfucker. I wouldn't want to play Crash 2 and have a downloadable content to extend the game. Even though I love Crash, I wouldn't want to play Crash 2 again. Like, that fucking engine. Once I fought engine, I was done with the game. I was like, I'm fucking done. I don't want to play shit anymore. Like, I wouldn't want to play Battle Block Theater anymore. Like, I have to play so I could beat the game, but honestly, I would not want to be playing that game anymore than I have to. Like, literally, as soon as me and my sister are done with the game for recording, we're done playing it. We're not going to go back and play, like, any more user-created levels. We were fucking done with that game once it's gone. Ah, motherfucker, this was so much easier as a kid. I'm pretty sure I could look through my games and think of one. I know Dead Space 2 or 3 had a downloadable story that actually continued the story. Mass Effect was actually a good example of DLC. So once again, once again to the games I've never played, I've only played Mass Effect demos. I've never actually played the games. But from what I've heard, Mass Effect 3 ending was really bad, actually. To the point where people started, like, doing petitions to get a better ending. Then, the creators actually came out and brought DLC that gave the game a better ending. And people loved it, so... You know, people actually loved the download because it ended the story on a good note. That's a game where DLC actually came in to help. But, like, Call of Duty DLC... Call of Duty is a great example of why DLC could fail also. So Call of Duty has about a 1-year life cycle. Because after a year, another one comes out and takes its place. So that means the older ones will still have their fan base, but they're not going to be played as much as like the new ones. And of course he throws it exactly where I'm going to be. But yeah, people are going to pay $15 for a download that'll only work for a year. After that, it's not going to be played as much. Like back when I played Modern Warfare 3 earlier this month, there was only 3,000 people playing. And that includes all online at the same time. 3,000 people only. You may say, that's pretty good. Not really. Considering that, generally when the game came out, there was like 15,000 at the minimum playing at one time. So after... This isn't a good example because, you know, 4 years ago, but, you know, the Call of Duty games only have a 1-year life expectancy. After that 1 year, they move on to a new one, the old ones get shelved, and the new ones get played a lot. Now, the games that are old by a year, yeah, they still get played by their regular fans. But it's not going to be like as if it came out new. Like, after... $15 for a download after 4 years is still a lot. And it kind of made me think, it's like, how are we going to pay $15? Well, in my case, $30. And I'm sorry I'm rambling. I'm just trying to beat this while talking. It's very difficult. They start causing atom bombs. But yeah, like, I'd be paying $30 for a game that's already 4 years old. So, I'd be paying $100 technically. Because, you know, I paid $60 when the game came out. Plus another, I gotta wait for him. And we're done. But yeah, it's sweet. We got the running boots. So that means we can speedrun the game now if we want to. But, yeah. DLC is something that could be good or bad, depending on what type of game you have. Sony generally makes, Sony is more of like a single-player game, like, or system, like, we have games such as Uncharted, Ni no Kuni. We have a bunch of different games that are generally single-player. So those DLCs will continue the story. While Xbox is more of, a multiplayer platform system, which means that most of their games are multiplayer, so that's where all their DLC is going to be. Nintendo doesn't really have DLCs, to be honest. They don't really have much. But, yeah. DLC could go good or it could go bad. It depends on what platform you're on. It depends on what game you're doing. Call of Duty is a horrible platform for DLC because, you know, these are little maps they could release for free, honestly. Look at Splatoon. They have new DLC coming out at least every month. Last week, we ended up getting a new gun in Splatoon. Every month or so, we're getting something new. They're releasing free updates for the game, free updates, free downloads, stuff that's going to continue the story. Or not story, but, you know, that can continue playing. Whilst Destiny DLC is good because, you know, it could continue on, you could continue your character. But they kind of messed up. With The Taken King, I haven't bought a DLC yet, I don't have money for it. I could have bought the money for DLC, but I decided I'd rather go to a concert. That tells you how much the DLC was. The DLC was $40, my concert was $60. So yeah, I'm just like, fuck, I'll just go to a concert. And, you know, I want to get rid of my fucking nail. But yeah, with The Taken King, they ended up locking out most multiplayer content, where you need to buy the DLC before you can play with these multiplayer stuff. So they kind of fucked up on that part, but, you know, it adds more to the story. You can continue doing, you can get better stuff. So I guess we're done rambling. I don't know what else to say. I want to quit this, but I can't. I guess we'll keep talking. Yeah, DLC is still something we're trying to figure out. We still don't have a good price for it. We still don't have anything right for DLC, even though it's been going on for a while. You know, we were so used to doing stuff where once the game comes out, the game comes out. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, well, then we have to get the next part right. With DLC, they could make a shitty game and end up releasing stuff to make it better, or not. Like, I forgot what game it was currently, but people looked into the files and discovered that most of the DLC was stuff that was... No, Destiny! It was Destiny. Where people discovered most of the stuff, or most of the DLC, is stuff that was already hidden in the game, that the DLC just basically unlocks. So that was, like, kind of shitty for them. But, whatever, people will still buy it, people will want to continue the story. It's just weird. Sorry. Yeah, I got the new rain boots. But we're done with Crash Tree. We're done with my DLC rambling. So guys, thank you for watching. We finally finished the game. Now we get to move on to Crash Team Racing later. So once again, thank you for watching the series. As soon as I'm done with Battle Block Theater, I can start on a new game. Tomorrow, Thursday, me and my sister will start recording that again. We're gonna try to rush the game. We're gonna try to beat it. Yeah. Hopefully we beat it soon. We're starting to get tired of that game, especially because it's starting to get harder now, but yeah. So guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. See you in Crash Team Racing. Bye.